So part two about why RFK Jr. and what he did with his claim about autism and Tylenol is so wrong. There is irreparable damage that has been done. There is damage that's been done within the medical community where people are just not going to be trusting scientific evidence because somebody who's not even a doctor has come out and said, oh, by the way, this is true, don't listen to your doctor. And that causes harm. That makes people like me, providers in the medical field, it makes it hard for us to get buy-in with our patients because they're listening to these talking heads on TV and they're not necessarily believing what we say as much as we have the evidence. It's causing harm in the parents of children who have autism. It's causing harm in just the neurodivergent world to say, number one, this is something that needs to be fixed. No, it's a neurotype. It's not even a disease. It's not called autism disease. It's not something that is necessarily fixed. It has a highly genetic component. And so you're making this distrust within the medical world just for politics, just because you said, I'm going to find what caused autism, and you couldn't. And so you put something out there and you weren't ready to say anything. There is no evidence that shows it. And on top of the financial loss for Tylenol in and of itself, on top of we have the president of the United States saying, avoid Tylenol at all costs. Why? You are not a doctor. Tylenol does not do anything wrong. And now they come out and just say, make sure that you talk to your doctor. Of course, I always talk to my doctor when I'm going to take medicine. It baffles my mind. And the fact that this walkback has been so quiet. You cannot make such a huge statement and then just, oopsies, let me walk it back. I know nobody likes to be wrong, but this should have been a red alert. That thing that we said 5 weeks ago is not true. Talk to your doctors, listen to your doctors because they know what they're talking about. And it wasn't. It took days for me to find this out. And it's this is something that is involved in my life. I have a son who has autism. This is something that I've had discussions with my in-laws about and talking about the science and things like that. This is huge for the people on the ground, the everyday people, not sitting up high in that palace that used to be the White House. So I'm putting this out there because people need to know that claim was not true. It was never true. And it should really make you mistrust what they say more than what your doctors say. So listen to your doctors, question everything that comes out of whatever. I don't even know what I would want to call that department right now because they're not doctors. They don't know how to interpret research. And they could be giving you information that will end up killing you one day.